Live from the wish fulfilled. Live from the end as if it's already happened. That's what Neville Goddard used to teach. He taught the law of assumption, which is essentially the law of attraction. Maybe a couple slight different perspectives, but ultimately the same thing. And that is so important. The believing that it's ours, the knowing, even the knowingness of it. It's more than just belief or hope. It's like knowing that belongs to you, that not only belongs to you, it belongs to you because that's who you are. That is who you are made to be. Emotions are created by thoughts and beliefs beliefs are really nothing but thoughts that you've entertained so long and other people around you have held them in such high regard that you actually believe that that is 100% true. Therefore, you take it on as a belief that this is truth. This is a fact. And the fact is, there's a lot of beliefs that aren't true. If you believe things never go your way and things just don't work out for me, that will be your experience. Is that the truth, though? No, that's not true. It may be reoccurring over and over again, but that's because you're expecting it. That's what your mind is looking for. That is what you're used to, and we go to the familiar. Our minds go to the familiar. Our bodies go to the familiar. We like to repeat similar beliefs, actions, thoughts. We're constantly manifesting. I think a lot of people think manifesting is always something good, but we could manifest negativity in our lives too. If that's all we're thinking about, our negative emotions and bad things happening and looking back at the past and using the past as a example of what the future is going to be like, and they're not connected. They do not have to have anything to do with one another. So for better or for worse, we're always manifesting. So why not take a proactive approach to it and set your mind in the right perspective to create the things that you want to happen rather than the things that you're trying to avoid. As a matter of fact, the harder and more concerned we are about trying to avoid things, the more we're going to draw them into our lives. When we get into alpha or theta states and become relaxed and vividly imagine and sense and see and feel as much as we possibly can, because we're using our imagination, the life that we want, the person that we want to be, in the place that we want to be, with the people that we want to be with. When we make these things so real that the inside, our imagination is as real or even more real than the 3D world around us, there's no other choice than those things are going to start coming into fruition, coming to fruition. Because once again, our RAS, the reticular activating system, starts looking for ways to make that happen. Our cerebral cortex gets stimulated and all of a sudden it's looking. It's like, how can I make that happen? This is going to happen. I'm going to meet this person. I'm going to move to this place. I'm going to make this amount of money. How can I make it happen? And you get ideas. They might not all be great. They might be. You never know. Write them down. Take notes. And follow the breadcrumbs, because God will start laying out paths and bringing in people into your lives and situations into your life. And he will take you and draw you to the place that you want to be and become the person that you were meant to be. I wrote a book called Unleashing Destiny. It's right up here. And it talks a lot about the RAS, the reticular activating system, the default mode network. I hit on a lot of these different mindsets that if we change them, it makes manifestation so much easier. So if you're interested in that, It's on Audible and Amazon. Please check it out. So as we're mentally rehearsing and visualizing these things, feel the emotions. There's something about a strong intention with an emotion that really brings things together and makes what you're thinking about happen in the 3D world. You know, our imagination, our minds cannot tell the difference between what we're telling it, thinking about, imagining, or looking out the window and seeing the tree outside. Our minds can't tell the difference. We can set ourselves up to receive everything we ever wanted to have and be the person that you always wanted to be. Life's never going to be perfect, but we can get so much closer to who we want to be and where we want to be in life. But of course, it's life. So yeah, I'm not sitting here saying your life's going to be total magic and nothing wrong's ever going to happen. But you know what? Even when the wrong things happen, thank God for the challenge. Thank the universe for the challenge. And there's something to learn in that. You might learn how to heal yourself. You might learn how to overcome physical symptoms and sickness. I'm just saying, if we don't run in fear and hide, we can learn from every obstacle that's put in front of us and use it as a stepping stone. So when you stop identifying as the person whose life has been difficult, who's tried things and they haven't worked out, who hasn't found that relationship, who hasn't found that job, quit putting that label on yourself and start imagining and identifying as the person who's turned their life around. What's better than somebody who was down, who overcame their issues, who overcame what was holding them down? I mean, that's what the best movies Hollywood ever made are about. People who were down, who overcame obstacles that looked or seemed to be impossible. And that really can happen. That doesn't have to be some fantasy. So decide to show up as that person in your life. Show up in your life as the person who you know you're meant to be. Do the things they would do. Say the things they would say. And watch the synchronicities start to unfold. Take that chance. Meet that person. Speak to somebody you might not normally speak to. Go to an event you might not normally go to. Take a vacation you may have not ever thought of taking before. Get out of your comfort zone and watch as things come together for you. Do this from a place of belief. Do this from a place that it is real and that it is on its way. Feel it's real. Live in the expectation of things changing and things working out for you. Say, God always works things out for me. The universe always works things out for me. Things are always working out in my favor. Start thinking like that. It's a lot better than the opposite. I can tell you that, because I used to think, you don't even want to know what I used to think. It wasn't pretty, let me tell you that. So make the decisions that person would make. Feel the feelings the person that you want to be would feel. View the world the way that person would view it. Get excited. Keep your vibe high. Watch what happens. All right, thanks so much for watching. Please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. We also have a free PDF below if you're interested in that. All right, thanks a lot. I appreciate you.